And we're joined by Steve Russel from Solar atop the Kettle Valley Village Centre, where we see in behind us this solar system going into place. Now, how much is this going to cost, and how long will it take the developer here to see a financial reward for this?
Well, yeah, economic paybacks differ per project, right? So it depends on the resources and all that stuff. We're putting in a 36 kilowatt system, so that's about 110 panels, and usually at that point we get down to about a $2 a watt kind of install. That's something that we in the solar industry use kind of like a square foot basis. We do it on a per watt basis. The payback varies based on how much output you'll get from the system itself, and typically what we see in this region is a simple payback of maybe starting at 8 years to up to 15 years, but these things have 25-year performance warranties on them. I mean, they're built to last, and they're very rugged for this environment. The other way that we like to look at it is not just that simple payback, but what is your return on investment over the life of the asset? Because that's what that's really what matters. When you invest in a GIC or anything like that, that's what you're looking for, is your returns. You get amazing returns with solar long term when you look at the whole life of the asset. So
if someone was to say it'll pay for itself in about a decade, that's going to be pretty close to accurate.
I would say so, yeah.
And does it, is any typical roof of a commercial building capable of taking a system like this? Does it require any additional reinforcement? It doesn't look like it's heavy materials going into place.
No, it's not a great, the per square foot, pound per square foot is only between 5 and 6 pounds per square foot. However, with that said, one of the first things that we did with the Kettle Valley Village Centre here is we did a full structural assessment to make sure that the roof could handle the additional dead load. So you can't, especially on a flat roof scenario like this, where you're putting blocks, you can see ballast blocks, you do need to make sure that the roof can support it.
Do you see, on the near horizon, that we're going to see these things being sort of common practice in building?
I think there's a really large increase of both interest and actual solar projects in particularly the Okanagan. For sure across BC, but the Okanagan has some of the best solar resources in the province. And so we're finding just a huge amount of interest. I'd say more so even on the residential sector than on commercial. But as the equations get better and the financial incentives are really there for commercial enterprises, it's starting to be a growing part of our business.
It's nice to do something if you can help the environment, but the fact of the matter is it actually saves money for the building as well. So, if I can get my money back on the project in 8 to 10 years, and I can do something good for the environment, then it's a win-win for everyone, really.
The benefits of solar are plentiful and they're easy, and you talk to anybody and they say, wow, this is such an amazing place for solar, right? You live in the sunny Okanagan, why not take advantage of it, right? But for sure there's an upfront cost that you need to look at to get that benefit of solar over the long term. The thing that's driven solar in other parts of the world, including our neighbors to the south, has really been a lot of options around financing. And we don't have that here. There's really no good financing options in BC to finance a project of this nature. And I think that as that evolves, I think we're going to find more and more solar, particularly in the commercial space, getting installed in the province.
Terrific. Steve Russell from Solar, thanks very much for sharing that.
Nice meeting you.
And thank you for watching Kelowna Now.